not something that I foresee doing for a long time.
Yeah.
Because right now, that's why I'm asking you about emotions.
Okay,
Because
what
I
about
become
like-
too emotional.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I become
Yeah.
too emotional. So, and greed is one thing that I feel like I could have stopped.
So when it comes to emotion, you need to look at what are your objectives, what's your goal, and then once you understand your goal, you need to understand your personality.
Do we have female scammers in Forex?
Well, I don't know.
What's a scammer to you? Like a Forex scammer. Like what do you think it is?
So apparently there are female Forex scammers, but most guys that actually come to me say they feel that their money is safer with the female than a male.
So what is the difference between trading and gambling?
I feel like dropshipping.
Nah, don't even start, my guy.
Look.
Don't even start, my guy. You are getting into areas you don't know. You don't know this one.
But I'm
Leave
just.
it alone. Episode 16. Welcome to the Blueprint, and we are at M Studios this time. Well, we've always been at M Studios, so shout out to M Studios for always hosting us. We love this space. Okay, so we're doing part 2 of the truth about Forex trading. The reason why I'm doing this is because y'all came at me in the comment section. You said I must keep quiet there. Hey, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I know it's fine. So I decided, let me get the experts, let me get the guys that are in trading, let me also be versatile and get a female trader. And on top of that, I'm gonna get an expert that comes from a brokerage called Octa. Okay, so we're gonna be talking everything Forex, but besides Forex, I have questions that you guys have asked this time. I'm not gonna, flip the script and ask whatever I want to hear, because this is a podcast, eh? Stop telling us we must prepare speech here and prepare questions. It's a podcast. We're talking to individuals here. So we can't actually get into preparing for questions. Then it doesn't become authentic. It does not become authentic. Anyway, I don't want to get into it. I'm going to let my guests introduce themselves. I'm going to let my guests introduce themselves. Let's start with ladies. Ladies first. Happy Pride Month. We still in Pride?
Hi, my name is Misha. I'm a female Forex trader
From where?
from Johannesburg.
Joburg is big.
We're on the West Rand.
Shout out to the West Rand.
Yeah. Cool. Babongile
Just your mic, Udimudanto.
Okay.
Box.
Like, is this cool?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Cool. Babongile Terence Ntuli. I work at Octa as an IP account manager dealing with the African region. Have 7 years experience in the industry. I do trade as well. I've got trading experience, and that's just a brief summary on who I am.
Should I do it again?
Do it again, MJ. MJ, it's like you are the one that got me in trouble.
What did I do now?
You're the one, but shout out to your first. I just want to say people loved you. Some people attest that you are a really great trader and you're a man of your word.
Okay.
So the comment section will always tell me if I have a scammer here or what's going on. But looking at the comments, people really love you. They call you president.
Yeah, I'm actually the next coming president of the Republic.
Which republic?
South Africa.
This one?
Yeah.
Which other one?
Which other one? Exactly. Which other one?
No, this
Yeah.
time introduce yourself. Please say your handle, ne? Because people were looking for you last time.
Okay. So my name is MJ Givens Khasi, the future president, by the way, of the Republic of South Africa. I'm always saying that because this is something that I want to do. I'm keen to do that, I'm the founder, CEO of Trade with MJ. I'm a mentor, business coach, BBA graduate, and a former banker. That's basically it. And I have a YouTube channel, Trade with MJ Givens Khasi. Guys, you better go there and subscribe, please. By the way, after your episode, after the episode dropped, I had a serious increase in terms of subscribers. A lot of, what do you call the people that follows the...
Push your gang. Get it
Pusha
right.
gang. Yeah, so I have
Get
a
it
lot
right.
of Pusha gangs in my channel, which I'm grateful for. My Instagram handle is MJ Givens Khasi 911.
Shout out, man.
Yeah.
Shout out. Okay. So like I said, this one is going to be scripted because for once, I'm gonna keep quiet and ask you guys the questions, and that's why I brought you here, man.
Okay.
These are the questions from Pusha Gang, and some trolls that were in my comment section. So I'm hoping that you guys send out the questions that you really want to hear, and this is basically for them. Okay, I'm gonna start by asking the first one, Michelle. Right? How did you get into Forex trading?
Okay, I was studying in Pretoria. No, before that, I was actually working, and I was looking for something to do online because I've heard that people watch YouTube videos and get paid off of that. So I was trying to look for something, and I came across Forex, and I started learning about it. And only when I got to Pretoria, I noticed that Forex is actually big there, because that time there was a lot of Forex traders in Pretoria. So we were exposed to that. You know, you'd go to Hatfield and there's Forex traders spinning there, and you're like, who's that guy? He's a Forex trader. You go to a club, they making it rain and stuff, you know? So I wanted to learn how to make money off of the market.
So you were enticed by people in the club making it rain.
No.
And no, I wouldn't need guys. Kapo, I want to script here next say what. I get clearly. Once I switch off the cameras once. No. I don't want to go straight.
Okay,
No, tell me the truth. You were enticed. You saw
Okay.
ballers. You saw people with money, and you're
I
like,
think that
"This is
had
what
an
I want."
impact. I think that had an impact because when you're when you're watching videos on YouTube and everything, it's just, you don't see the person's lifestyle. But now I moved to an area where you could see Forex traders living it out. And I was like, I also want to do that. I also want that shiny car. I also want this and that. So it did.
Why not date one? Why become one?
Oh, no.
I mean, you look like a baddie. I mean, you could just bet it out.
No. Forex
Alright.
traders don't have money.
They don't have money.
Uh-uh.
MJ, you don't have money.
Well, she said Forex traders.
You're in the business of
Male Forex traders.
Oh, male.
Most of them
Or
don't
not
have
all.
money.
She said
Yes.
most, not all.
Yes.
So
Are you
I
one of
guess
them?
maybe I fall within some who make money, who have money.
Why you say that? This is very interesting. Tell me.
So,
And then tell me the truth. Tell me the truth now. Tell me the truth.
okay, so there are Forex influencers, and then we have Forex traders. And I've always believed that money doesn't make a noise. You know, I've always believed that money doesn't make a noise. It's silent. If you know, you know. Some people are trading test accounts. There's this thing now where people are editing their screenshots. So no, some of these people don't have money. They don't. It's just how they portray Forex and they selling this thing to people.
Are you in the business of Forex or are you a Forex trader?
I am in the business and I'm a Forex trader. So I have an academy.
You also teach.
Yes. Trade
Okay.
with Mish. Yes. I also teach.
Okay. Why are you teaching? Why can't you just trade?
The reason why I'm teaching, I believe that, well, this economy is really, really bad. And I believe that youngsters need to have an extra source of income, right? These days we get females who date guys with money and they get stuck in abusive relationships because she wants that extra 5,000 rands a month or that extra 7,000 rands a month. So I'm always pushing for females to actually learn Forex because of that. And I don't portray a fake lifestyle. I'm always realistic with my profits and everything. And I prefer, so what I prefer is I won't deposit 10,000 and then show people that I made 50,000 because someone working at Sports Scene or wherever, they want to learn Forex, where they're going to take that 10K to deposit in their trading account and make that 50K. I'll make it seem as if in order for you to make this amount, you need to put X amount. Whereas I trade with realistic amounts. I teach
What is realistic?
people,
Sorry to cut you.
500, 1,000, right? I'm teaching people how to make money off of small money. You don't need a lot of money to make a lot. You just need the skill.
But guys, like, when do you? Because I get when you become a teacher, you have to graduate. And it's we're school long and like, when do you guys say, okay, now I'm an expert? When do you tell yourself like, now I'm an expert to start teaching? Or and I'm asking this because, guys, we need to ask these questions, right? We need to. I would love someone to ask me as a dropshipper now. You know what I'm saying? Where did you get to a point where you say, I can teach someone and they can get results of this? B, I'm gonna come to you.
Cool.
I want MJ to take
I'm
you.
itching.
You want? I've got your questions. I want MJ to take this. Kapo, you also teach.
It's not. I deal with a plethora of different kinds of traders, right? So I mean, the president will speak, but I just wanted to say that obviously you need to have a track record of some sort, you know. But what I've seen in the industry, some guys after, let's say I take MJ's course, 2 hours later I'm a mentor. I've got his PDF. I'm a teacher now. This is the big issue why we get a lot of that in this industry.
Yeah.
So that's all I'll say on that. I'll wait for my questions, but I just needed to touch on that to say some guys literally, because of desperate situations, they come, get taught by Michelle. They think they understand her course now after an hour's worth of work, and they believe they're now superstar traders, and they'll portray maybe fake lifestyle sometimes, and get people to pay for a course. Maybe they're trying to recoup what they paid for her course, and then they just get stuck in this addictive lifestyle. But over to the president.
I think the ultimate question will be, what are you selling? Are you selling your time? Are you selling knowledge? Because somebody comes to me and say, teach me how to trade. Is it a course? Is it in a form of a PDF? Am I just going to get a PDF and say I'm giving it to you and it's worth this much? Or I'm going to say, look, for me to advise you on certain things, this is worth this much. I'm selling time. It's a consultation. You understand? And one can ask, okay, fine. How long does it take you to know that you are a mentor? We should start there. Are you mentoring someone? Are you coaching someone? Or are you coming in as a teacher, right? What qualifies you to be a teacher, all right? So I think this is too broad because remember, people are selling signals. Some in a form of, look, you just get into my group and then you pay this much once I send a signal. You take it, whether you take it or you not, it's up to you. But every month I'm expecting a certain amount for you to be in my group. Now the question will be, what are you selling there? Are you just selling signal, or are you just selling, the cloud that people are chasing for, right? So to answer your question, I don't think there's a time or there's a qualification that you need to have. By the way, a lot of people were asking about this metric issue thing.
Hey man, I got your flames.
You saw in the comments, right? Look, I'm not really much into education, but at some point I think we need to be educated. At some point, you need to come from somewhere. And in this day and age, as much as we have a lot of people that are scamming a lot of people, people want to know your background. What is it that you have studied? I told you last time that I was introduced in this industry from my BA degree before I went into banking. That's where the interest got. I got that interest from there, right? So I'm looking at, I've studied 7 years to do this thing, going into banking. Now I'm looking at the knowledge that I've acquired for all this time, and I'm like, okay, fine, maybe I'm ready now to give somebody an advice. Am I ready for me to give somebody financial advice? Because it gets to that point. Are you even licensed to give somebody a financial advice? And a lot of traders are not. They are not, because you need a special license for that.
Talking about license, different types of brokers.
Different types of?
Brokers. There was a question that I skipped.
Okay.
I skipped.
Yeah, the A book, B book. I think he sits
He's
in a
the
better
best person.
position. He's the best person to explain that.
Yeah.
I mean, you do get your A book, your B book, and you
Kancane
get,
so.
okay,
Sorry, yeah,
you've
thank
got your A book, your B book, and you've got hybrid. Some brokers will go A book, some will go B, some will go hybrid. At the end of the day, people back in the days would blame the style of or type of broker for their losses. In cases of manipulation, I agree, but usually if you are a profitable trader, it's really mostly irrelevant, in terms of the type of broker that you're trading with. Because at the end of the day, when you make money, where is it coming from? It's on the other side of someone else's loss. So your smiles are at the end of someone else's tears, and your tears are at the end of someone else's smile. This is just the game, how it goes. So whether it's going to come from a liquidity provider or just come from a Michelle or a MJ, it's the same thing. The only differences usually would be the spreads. So the broker can put their spread markup, because this is where they get most of their funds. And then the B-book brokers, literally, it's to say, at the end of your loss, they're the ones making profit. And because most traders, especially starting off, lose their funds, 70 to 90%, the percentages differ according from broker to broker and country to country. Some places it's 60% of traders, some places it's 90%. So it really varies, right? So some brokers just use that model because it's profitable, to say, whilst you're learning, we'll put you on the B-book side and just make, it's like charity work. Up until you've got the skill set, then we'll put you on the A side. And then the liquidity provider is the one who'll take the risk on their end.
Handling emotions as a trader, né? When do you, because this is gambling at the end of the day, I feel. Like if you don't know what you do, you can disagree. It's your question, my guy. It's your question, vele. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm saying that handling emotions, knowing when to stop.
Winners know when to quit.
Winners know when to quit. You know,
losers not
immediately when you have those taglines, you're like, I'm gambling. You know what I'm saying? So how you handle emotions and fear and greed. I think greed is another thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, greed.
Yeah.
Greed is another thing. By the way, I'm surely trying my charts there, nyana. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying nyana da, on a demo account da. Yeah. So that's why I'm speaking like this. Because sometimes I'm like, I want.
I can see
You can see.
Yeah,
I'm trying, but it's not something. It's not something that I foresee doing for a long time.
Yeah.
Until because right now that's why I'm asking you about emotions.
Okay.
Because I become too emotional.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I become too emotional. So and greed is one thing that I feel like I could have stopped.
So when it comes to emotion, you need to look at what are your objectives. MJ always describes this as a business, right? So you look at what are your objectives. Are you trading to pay for your airtime, to pay for fuel? Are you saving up for a home? What's your goal? And then once you understand your goal, you need to understand your personality. Are you someone who's impatient? If you're impatient, you should be scalping. Are you patient? You should be swinging. So there's different variations, and that will speak to the emotions. Now, your goal will speak to your greed and fear. When you are greedy or fearful, I can guarantee most times it's because you're over-leveraged. You're trading money you shouldn't be trading, right? This is the only time you will be fearful or greedy. But if you're risking 0.5% of your account, have you ever had fear with risking that much? Never. You can never fear losing 0.5% of something. But if you know you're doing something you shouldn't be doing, this is when you get excited or fearful. So, I've had times when I was still new. 3 a.m. I'm looking at my phone. I couldn't sleep. I'm checking the charts. How's this thing going in the Asian session? So, because I was doing stuff I shouldn't be doing, trading, with more capital from the leverage than I should have been. So, really, you need to assess what your goals and objectives are. Once you have assessed what your goals and objectives are, that will dictate your business. That's your business plan. You treat it like a business. You write your business plan. This is what I want to achieve in this period of time, and be realistic.
Do we have female scammers in the? Because I feel like women are more caring. You know what I'm saying? I feel like women they think for some I feel like women have that homely. Am I lying? Do we have female scammers in Forex?
Well, I don't know.
What's a scammer to you? Like a Forex scammer. What do you think it is before you say yes or no?
I think it's somebody taking someone's money or promising services and they don't provide them and they just go AWOL.
Buy
Do you
a
know-
shiny car.
Yeah.
They go buy a shiny car.
Do you have a shiny car? Why does he say it like that?
No, but that's what she said.
Well, that's what I said at the beginning.
Oh.
But I'm not saying guys with shiny cars are scammers.
Yeah,
No,
definitely.
I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently there are female Forex scammers, but most guys that actually come to me say they feel that their money is safer with the female than a male. I think it goes back to what you're saying now, that women have that thing where you actually feel for someone. You know, we have empathy. We won't just take someone's money and run off with it.
Sam.
I think I disagree there. I think women scammers are there. It's just that they are not reckless. Yeah, I think they are there, and I think when you look at the numbers, 50-50, it's just that they know how to handle themselves. They are not like us. So
Guys are sloppy.
exactly. So we men, we want a shiny car. You understand? I mean, if you look at the behavior of women they can multitask in every way in their lives. They can plait your hair while doing laundry, while cooking. You understand? They know how to. Everything for them is very much calculated, right? With us men, we just expose everything out there. So I think there are a lot of women scammers out there. It's just that they're not reckless like us.
But some people actually catfish other people using our pictures,
Definitely, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I always say to a person, how would you say you scammed by Michelle, but when you sent that money to that bank account, it's written Dimpo Mang Mang. You paid that amount.
Sure.
That's not Michelle.
Yeah.
So I also feel like people allow themselves to get scammed.
Yeah.
Here's a story. I don't know if you're interested. So I sell iPhones.
Okay.
I sell iPhones, and I get a text. It's still here. I'll let you guys read it. I ordered an iPhone 11, 12, 13, XR. Like, this person is naming like 6 phones. I'm like, wow, that's a big order. I'm like, and he's like, yeah, why is it getting delayed? I'm like, I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sorry. Let me get to my team and find out why this thing is happening, right? I'm like, please send your proof of payment. There it is. You can just pass that around. Look at the proof of payment this person is sending me. Right? I'm like, please send me your proof of payment so that we can.
This isn't a proof of payment.
Oh, Shebile shipping free. Yeah, now. And it's like, I can't believe I got scammed. I'm like, no, you didn't get scammed. Just send us your proof of payment so we can send out iPhones, your iPhones. And she sends me that proof of payment where it says free shipping.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'm like, it doesn't work like that. It's free shipping. What. But then I see, I'm like, no, man, this person was trying to. Because people don't realize, you can also get scammed in your own business.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
By those people. Because later on, she sent me a message and gave me some story about her sister, what. She needs a phone.
Oh, no.
You understand? So it's not only people think the people in the business are the scammers, but they don't realize, I'm a scammer call, not from customers. You know what I'm saying? Or someone would scam you self in the business. You know what I'm saying? But I was just saying that just to say that I don't think people who have the knowledge have time to teach and hold every single person who needs their help by the hand.
Yeah.
If you're a real trader, you're busy trading, making money. I'm a drop shipper. I don't have time to sit down and hold someone's hand. That means I'm not a drop shipper.
Yeah.
That means I'm not doing take a lot. Because that requires time. You've got employees. And the only way that you can do it is package it nicely and sell it as a unit. You know what I'm saying? You can sell it to multiple people because it's packaged, it's pre-recorded, so whoever buys it can find it. But my time, if I had to do my time, it wouldn't be 2,000 Rand. It wouldn't be 5,000 Rand. It's going to be 20,000, and you can't afford it. You can't afford 20,000 Rand. Let's be honest.
Sure.
Right? So do I leave my business to teach someone? Sorry, I'm passionate about this because I was reading some comments.
Yeah.
Do I leave my business to teach someone and hold their hand? Let's all hold their hand. See, let's all hold their hand. Your teachers, guys, talk. See, have you ever hold someone's hand and be like, this goes up, this goes down? Have you ever done that? If you have never done that, then I'm telling you right now that it's physically impossible. It is physically impossible. That's why I say I hate that the education of courses and things like that has now turned into scams. Because when you are legit and you have the knowledge and you're like, I have a course now, they've gone to all this fuckery that was going on. By the time they get to you know what I'm saying? Now they demand your attention. You know? So it doesn't, with education and whatever, I do believe in teaching, I do believe in all of these things, but how do we suss out really good mentors? Because the mentor industry has been fucked. It's a question.
I reckon maybe utilizing platforms like Udemy, for example, going forward in future, just like a place where it's verified. Not to say you are accredited, but at least where the funds are like in escrow, like if like your platforms like Fiverr. During COVID, I'd actually see there's this American chap, he made well over 500K in sales doing one-on-one mentorships on Fiverr. Right? Fiverr, yeah.
Okay.
You pay for like a consultation, and it's that simple. Or you use a Udemy. I know of a guy who's made well over R1 million, South African, mentor, made well over R1 million just selling one course duplicated. So I can see the attraction of doing such a thing. You could make more money faster than your own trading. Because it's not to say they don't make money in trading, some of them, but if you can make so much in a short space of time, duplicating efforts of 10 hours of your time, creating content, editing it, and just boosting it with ads, that does sound enticing, and you use that same capital to then continue trading if you're a good trader, right? So I would, recommend maybe those kinds of platforms. It will decrease the amount of times people would get scammed. So now if I want to buy MJ's or Michelle's course, I know it's on a regulated platform.
Yes,
where it's unlikely I can even get a refund. But now if I'm just gonna do an e-wallet, my guy, your money is gone. And there's no getting it back, It's gone, it's gone. So
I like that idea, bro.
Yeah.
What's your biggest challenges, Michelle?
My biggest challenges
Yeah,
in
and
terms of trading.
Since you started, like, what was your biggest challenge? What is the one thing you like, Ish, I wanna la? It's not make
Greed.
sure. Are you greedy?
Yes.
You like nice things?
I am a lover of nice things. My problem is, okay, I have different accounts, right? So I have swinging accounts, I have my scalping accounts, and like you were saying earlier on, and what you were saying, that if you're risking 0.5 of your account, you won't be scared. But the moment you go full margin, that's when now you start getting nervous. But when the trade goes your direction, you're making a lot of money. The problem is when to close. You see 25,000, now you want 30,000 rands. And you're going to risk your profits for an extra 5,000 rands. So I'm still battling with greed. Well, I was, but right now maybe 2%.
Risk management, ne?
Yes, risk management. So that only happens with the accounts I'm willing to risk. But greed is every trader's problem. It's like a shadow in your life. Everyone is, it's there. It's like a shadow in your life. You could see this is your TP1, TP2, and sometimes like, no, but I feel like it won't come here. Let me just move to TP2, or you have other running trades. It's something that everybody is dealing with, right? Forex traders are dealing with greed. We don't know when to close. Sometimes you close your profits, you hit your target, and then you start over trading, right? So that's the only problem. You can know the skill, but you need to be disciplined, because greed is just a shadow in your life.
Do you guys teach emotion, like how people could
Trading
like,
psychology
exactly,
and stuff.
psychology, yeah?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But remember that it all turns down to what you think. I could be telling you something, but it's not guaranteed it's going to be stuck in your mind. When you're trading, it's just you and the charts and your emotions. I always say to people, trading Forex is 10% skill, 90% you. If you're doubtful and you're greedy, you won't make it.
MJ, the people's president,
Yes.
Let me find one here that is already.
I want the gambling question.
You want the gambling?
Yeah. I want to talk about gambling. Since
Aviator.
You want the let's
Yeah,
go back
yeah.
to the gambling. Yeah, okay. I believe it's King. I don't want to say other names. Please don't use other names here. Use only Octa. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it feels like I'm going to a casino,
Yeah.
ne?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
ne?
Yeah.
And then after I go like this, I must be like, oh, it went up. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Can I tell you the truth?
Because you know it's unpredictable, guys.
Yeah.
Money.
No,
it's
it's
unpredictable.
true. It's true.
So
But
what is the difference between trading and gambling?
I feel like dropshipping.
Nah, don't even start, my guy.
Look.
Don't
look.
even start, my guy. You are getting into areas you don't know. You don't know this one.
But I'm
Leave
just.
it alone. Leave it alone. You don't. I'm just kidding, man. Go on, dropshipping yenza.
Yeah, look, I don't work dropshipping.
Sure.
For me, look, I was ordering something online, and by the way, shout out to you, man. Your education in terms of dropshipping, it saved us a lot of money in terms of almost being scammed. Because when we normally order something, we have to go to your channel first,
Shout
just
out,
to
dog.
ensure that So shout out to you for
Thank you,
that.
bro.
But for me, look, I ordered something and I felt like, hey, what if these things don't arrive? It's a serious gamble because look, I cannot guarantee the behavior of the person that needs to provide that service for me. I'm here, he's in Huawei or Japan or China. You understand? So for me, I feel like, look, this is too dangerous, and it feels like gambling. I'm now sitting on a couch. I never made an evaluation if it's going to withstand my weight. That's gambling. So for me, this is how I view it. What is it that we are having in this lifetime that is not gambling? I came here with a car. I didn't check the oil, the water, I didn't check even the tire pressure, but I believe that I will get here safe. I'm not in control of the person that is driving next to me. I'm gambling. What if he's drunk? I don't even know. So everything is gambling. So it's dropshipping. So to answer your question, yeah, it's a business. We have to take a leap of faith. You have to risk, but calculate your risk. What is your risk and what is your reward? If I'm willing to take something from you, I gotta look at how much I'm willing to risk. Even a thief is gambling because he's about to take your iPhone, but he has to now evaluate himself.
They take calculated risks.
They take calculated risks. If they catch me, is it gonna be a death sentence if I'm in the States or in South Africa? Obviously, 5 days. But the truth of the matter is, every business is gambling. It's just that with trading, it's more digitalized. That's why it feels like that. Talking about psychology, you have two types of psychology. The psychology towards the charts and the psychology when you're not in your charts. Because when you're looking at it, you can feel like, this thing is going up, it's going to take my money. Numbers are playing. I want to make $100 from this trade. And it hits $99, and you're like, I'm waiting for 100, and it doesn't even arrive at 100 and goes back to zero.
Returns.
You understand? And what's nice about our business is that it can be automated, where you put your take profits, your targets, and your stop loss. Then you're not going to worry about emotions because you already know your loss before you enter into the game. Don't get into the game if you are not prepared for the outcome. So traders usually want to arrive before they depart. Know the ending before you get into the ship. So if it's automated, I know I'm going to hit $99 targets, and if I lose, I want to lose at least 50. My risk reward is 1:2. So it's not about being right all the time. I always tell people that I coach, don't be obsessed with being right all the time. Be obsessed with your money management system. You must take a lot from the market, and when you lose, let the market take a little from you. I mean, you could lose 5 trades and win 5 trades. You're still profitable if your risk to reward is 1:2, 1:3. So for me, it's all about risk.
B, what would you tell a beginner? What would you say to a beginner? Né? Just to give them advice. First time they're doing this, they've been hearing about this, they've been skeptical.
Yeah.
What is that like encouragement, not even encouragement, like what is that one thing that you stick by as a trader that you would say to someone who's beginning? Just that one thing that you stick by.
When you say one thing that I stick by in terms
Drop
of...
shipping.
Yeah.
Don't get into drop shipping if you're lazy.
Okay, same with Forex or trading in general. Don't get into it if you're lazy. I mean, you need to put in the work, right? It's imperative. I mean, people get in here and expect a quick, rich scheme. It's not that, and I think that's why I get so many people being scammed. It's desperation, you know. I get it, B. I see the economy. I understand how it is. Then so and so comes into my DM saying, "I'll give you 100% returns in 3 months or whatever," and sometimes they'll actually give you the first time around to hook you to get more people. Story for another day, but just do your research. I think be a researcher. Be obsessed with research. That'll be my thing. Yeah, be obsessed. And what I mean by that is backtest your systems, have an edge, manage your risk, do your research. This is all research-oriented stuff, right? And then when it goes to your trading, although it may seem like, yes, the markets are volatile, you can actually manage that volatility. And what I mean by that is you define the risk when you step in. No one puts a gun to your head and says you have to risk this much. It's a choice you make. You just get the tools to access this. And people are so blessed today as opposed to years ago where they've got all these courses, even freely available, mentors available. You do your research. Don't be lazy. Yeah.
If you had to, between these two, if you had to be trained by a female Forex trader, it's gender roles, guys.
Gender roles, yeah?
And a male, where would you go? Wait, now, honestly, just quickly. There's a question. There's a reason why I'm asking this.
That's a very tough question. It's not easy, and I'm not giving a political answer here. It's tough because I've seen MJ's content before, and I also have seen Michelle's content. So, because you're saying from an outsider looking in, I haven't seen anything. I think it goes back to that thing you stated, that maybe you would more go the route of the female trader, just because of the thing that you touched on. To make it in this field as a female, I mean, in as much as at Octa we've got like maybe 50% female traders, generally in the industry it's actually 80-20 ratio. 80%, it's male dominated. That's why you'll, just by rules of numbers, you'll get more male scammers because there's more. But if you're a female in that field and you're succeeding, maybe I'll be intrigued enough just to check out what it is that you're doing, because you are in a male-dominated space, and that's why you get terms like female trader. It's a trader.
Yeah.
Do you get female doctors?
No. It's a doctor.
Yeah, it's a doctor.
I like that.
Yeah.
Michelle,
Yes.
realistically, right? If do you have kids?
No, I
No
don't have
kids.
kids yet.
If you had a kid,
Okay.
knowing what you know now, right? Would you invest in your kids knowing or learning about Forex, or going to your typical high school, university? Would you rather pay for that? So your typical university, right? Your kid is 18. Would you pay
Okay.
for that, being a Forex trader? Or you take that money and invest in them learning about Forex?
That's a really tricky question.
Why is it tricky?
Is a bit. Because I'm a Forex trader.
Honestly. Think about it. This is your child.
Okay, I think it depends on what the child wants to do. So if they don't want to go to varsity, remember they're 18, they're adults, they can choose what they want to do, right? I wouldn't mind investing in my child trying to acquire a new skill that's going to benefit them. I wouldn't mind doing that. So I would. But I would then have to do my research and get a proper mentor for them and buy a legitimate course and not something that's been passed around by people. Yes.
Okay. You didn't answer me, but okay.
But I did.
I
I did. I said I would.
want
I would. Okay, let me ask you a question. Hypothetically speaking,
Yes.
I have this child, right? Am I a Forex trader or I'm not a Forex trader?
You are a mother.
Yeah, I'm a mother.
Yes. You're a mother.
I'd still support my child. I'll give them a period.
Where they can prove themselves.
Yes. I'll just give them a timeline. do this thing. Let's see if it's going to work out. If this doesn't work out within 12 months or 24 months, it's not for you. Let's look for something else.
There goes the 100K.
But
We're blowing. Now you must find more money to get them to university. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm closing it off just with one more question. I think this this for you. How do I now, as someone that has watched all these podcasts and things like that, I love it. I'm into bettering my skill as either a forex trader or a mentor, or what would you advise someone to do further, right? With the knowledge that you've acquired from your brokerage and all the stuff that you've done so far. Before all that, you're also a trader. Am I correct? So what would you say for anyone from beginner all the way to pro, right? What should they be looking at in the future? I know you guys had did you go, MJ? The Diego Centeno.
FMAS,
Oh yeah.
Were you also there?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh no. Okay.
I told you must come.
Anyway,
Next year we're there.
Next
Yeah.
year, ne? Give us some advice, man. What are we looking forward to? Like, what is the next big thing? What's ala mo go forex? Guys, like.
There's so many. Okay, but go ahead, MJ.
No.
Yeah.
That question's
Okay.
for you.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. I've been at each question I itch to answer, but I understand. Time constraints. So in this industry, there's the business side of it and there's a trading side of it, right? I would say invest in a little bit of both. See what your skill sets are. Are you a designer? Try become that within the business side of it. If you're into PR, you can get jobs within the industry. There's a lot. Even if you HR, there's brokers. There's hundreds of brokers, thousands globally. And I've got guys I know working in Cyprus from SA. So this space is quite big. It's just people don't have enough knowledge about the space. Let's start educating ourselves, because podcast, there's many ways to make money. I've touched on it before on other platform, where I'm saying there's many ways to make money here. There's so much money to be made, and people are fixated on the scam things. It's overplayed, man. Start doing your research. Like, it's played out talking about that. Now what? Okay, you've been talking about this for 5 years. What are you doing with your life? Put in the research, find what your skill sets are, and just take advantage, because there's opportunity there. Hosting events, being a photographer, there is so many things. Like, I can go list for list. We can create a list of probably 20 opportunities, probably. If we sit and think, like, we can come up with so many different ways. Developers, there's so much space. So I'd say just do your research, see what it is you're passionate about, form fit yourself. Anyone can trade, but it's not for everyone. Okay?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that. Say that again.
Anyone can trade, but it's not for everyone. Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever heard that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We're done.
Guys, I know.
It's too short,
hey, guys, I know.
We need part 3 and 4 and 5.
These people are getting paid by the hour here. Yeah? See ya. Can you put 20,000?
Maybe they want to do it on the house. Today.
Okay, no, I know. Let me give you 4 more questions there. Let me give 4 more questions from the guys that have asked you questions, not myself, no? No, it's fine. Can you please explain the importance of risk management? We spoke about that already. What is the key factors one should consider before getting into forex trading? I need to tell you. Yeah, we done. So what you say now on this?
So key factors too?
What is the key factors one should consider before getting into forex trading?
Okay, as a retail trader.
What is the key factor? What is the key factor?
You know why I'm saying as a retail trader? Because you get traders that are not trading as individuals. They are trading for firms. So retail traders are like us. People that are using, like, obviously brokerages like Octa, and then plug and play, put your funds in the broker and trade. So I would speak for retail traders because I'm not yet at that level. So looking at the key factors, like you said, education, be educated. Education doesn't have to be a varsity degree or a matric certificate at times. Make your research. I mean, YouTube is the university of today's, era. I mean, just go on YouTube, look for things that you can learn. And obviously you're going to have stages. Beginner stage, you are now getting into a stage of psychology where you understand emotions, right? So you need to know, like you said, if you know that you have problems with emotions, the advice I can give you, stay away from it and work on your emotions first before you get into the chart. You said something very interesting that when you're looking at it on the charts, you're like, this thing, you understand? And that kills a lot of people that has good intentions, and those are good traders, but it's just that the behaviors that they have when they're looking at the screens is what pulls them down. So look for different people that can also mentor you, coach you. Some people are even free. I offer free education, by the way.
How? With what time?
No, on YouTube. Sometimes I go.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like if you package it for people to watch at their own convenient time.
Yeah.
But it's not physically possible for you
to do it. Yeah, no, definitely.
To sit there on the PC. But that's what people want. Am I lying?
Yeah.
Am I lying?
Yeah, no, you're not lying. There was a thought that's itching at me that I just want to please get off my
go
chest.
for it.
Yeah.
People need to stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. I don't know which camera, right?
Use all of them.
All of stop it.
All of them.
Yeah, the reason why I'm saying this, I was actually watching a video the other day. There's people learning how to trade in prison, B. It's about your drive.
Yeah.
So that's another thought I want to leave with people. Stop making excuses. I mean, imagine teaching guys in prison. You can't make mistakes there. There's no room for error, but that's my last comment. That I needed
and we have to acknowledge that South Africa has a problem of crime. It's not only coming from scammers from the Forex trading industry. Crime is a problem. It's like saying there's farm murders. There's no problem of farm murders. We have a problem of murders in South Africa. You understand? So obviously you have to, it's easy. Like I said, it's easy these days to just make a research about someone. Where is he coming from? Where do you think he's going? You understand? Just look for those things. And subscribe on my channel. Hopefully you'll get some help there.
Well, I believe that some people, remember that we have people from different generations, right? Some people were not used to this e-learning thing, and they still want people to hold their hands into doing something. They prefer physical classes, right? You may pre-record something, leave it on YouTube, right? I drop a comment. I don't understand what is a Japanese candlestick, for instance. When are you going to respond to that? Whereas when you have a mentor, you can drop that question, the answer. You're in real time.
How much would you charge, Gay, as someone that is, when you say that, like, how much would you charge for it? Now you're talking about your time, and it's because a person would have access to you, not 24/7, but they would get instant access than someone who comments on your YouTube channel or has a course, right? What do you think? Do you value? Are you now listing it on your time, or the knowledge that you have? Like, how would you charge in that instance?
Okay, so with me, I have a team, right? I have a team, and they are dealing with clients on a daily basis. There's some people who don't want to learn Forex, they just want a job, and it's okay, right? It's okay. I will then tell them the basics and teach them the basics so that they know how to respond to someone. And if they're unable to, then that's when I take over. But this is why I don't give free education, because it's my time. I can make so much money within that hour. That's a 1 hour candlestick that can make me a lot of money.
What's a candlestick, guys? Oh!
Yes,
Oh.
exactly.
Yeah.
This is why.
Are you trading line
Hey,
charts?
leave me, please, leave
I'm
me.
starting to think that.
So it's both time and money, right? So like I said at the beginning, I want to teach people how to trade, because people are seeing this narrative going around that you can make 1 million in a day, you can make 50K in a day. You can't make 50,000 every single day. It's impractical, right? So I teach people the skill, and if you have a question, you paid for the course. There are people who can answer your question. I have a team. So everybody is assigned, one person is assigned to 5 people, for instance. You're dealing with these 5 people. This lady is probably a market analyst. That guy's also a market analyst. I work with them.
Yeah.
And they teach these people. So whenever somebody has a question, they get answered in real time. Because when I was learning how to trade, I had a lot of questions, and I'd leave a comment, then I'll get an answer after 6 months.
Yeah.
Quick game with you. Smash or pass? You ready? Quick one, man. This thing is boring. You're talking about candlesticks, yeah, and what.
Which you
I hope
don't
it's in the
know.
financial
Quick
market.
one,
Okay,
yeah,
let's
hey,
hear
let's
about
go.
it. Let's hear
Smash or pass? Rough Wayne.
Pass.
Forex codes.
Pass.
George van die Wert. Who's George van die Wert?
Who is that guy?
I don't know these guys.
Van der Riet, maybe.
Yeah, van
Is
der,
it-
yeah,
is
van der Wert.
Van der Riet, maybe.
Van der Riet, yeah, van der Wiet.
I think.
George Van der Riet.
Oh, yes. Oh, no.
No, I don't remember him.
I think I saw him at the FMS.
Oh, okay. Okay. I do. Yeah.
No.
Randall.
Ready. Randall.
Maybe they meant
Rydal fix? Isn't it Rydal?
It's Randall.
we don't know.
No, I don't know him.
Hey, you know him. Is it Randall?
Maybe Rydal.
Rydal.
Yes, yeah, we know.
Rydal.
I don't know him.
You don't know Rydal?
You don't know Rydal?
He's gonna catch you. Don't worry.
That's fine.
He's gonna come after you. Do you have one more, boys?
One more.
No, one more. Choose on your side, MJ. Your
Choose
top
what?
forex trader
In
in the country.
In the country.
Yeah.
Simon Brown.
Smash or pass? Do you know him?
I know him.
Simon Brown. Simon
I should have
Brown.
asked you to do it because now I just googled top. I just googled me. I don't know this.
It has to be Simon Brown.
Smash or pass?
Pass.
Oh, pass is a So you don't like you're not in the industry of forex traders, eh? Give me your top 5 ladies, Ke.
Ruth.
Okay.
Diamonds.
Okay.
Myself. Stacy. Pigmentation.
I saw a drama with Stacey. I don't know these guys, but one drama that they were fighting there about. She was saying that she does small accounts, something like that. Is it the same person?
I don't know.
Okay, but I heard Stacey. I know she's big. I know she's
Yes.
very big.
And I would say Kelsey and yes,
All black.
all black. Oh, and Nareen. And yeah.
That's it. Okay.
I
Boys,
do-
smash and pass. I'm just kidding. Nah, guys, we're closing it. We're closing it. We'll see. Like, you know what? I'm gonna have. Like this topic is big, guys. It's
Yeah,
huge.
sure.
Like this topic is huge. I think we need to continue with this, having once a month, just bringing people in. I'd like to also come through. Maybe if you guys are hosting something, let us know.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Can you host something for free for my people, guys?
Yes, we
Can
can.
you?
Yes.
Can
we
you organize something? Look at your face, man.
No,
Fix
but
your
I
face.
already-
Fix your face,
I
man.
already said it. I have
yeah,
free
yeah.
education. I offer free education.
People have been trying to say they want to come to your cafe, my man. So
Yeah, they're gonna have to pay. Unfortunately, it's not free there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but there's
there's a
somewhere that we
subscription.
can.
Let's talk to Octa. We can have a tour. Let's
Yes, we can have
it.
a
Hey,
Yeah.
Octa, yeah. Take us on a
Let's talk
tour,
to Octa. We can have a
Kalaka,
tour.
Cape Town. In the comment section, tell us which city we can start at.
Yeah,
Ne?
we can go
the city
there.
that pops up the most.
Yeah,
that's
the
it.
city that
Yeah.
pops up the most, I'm gonna bring them. I'm gonna bring drop shippers. I'm gonna bring
That would
guys
be
in
very
e-commerce. I'm gonna bring. Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
do
Let's
it.
let's have something.
Let's do it.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Thank you guys for coming. I know that you know what I'm saying. You guys are really busy. Making millions. Yeah? Okay. Please comment below. We are still giving out some giveaways. Make sure that you comment below. And we're going to give you an Octa hamper. Just tell us what was your favorite part about this podcast. And we'll send it straight to you. Make sure that you DM me on Instagram. Sending me your PEP address. Ne? When you do win. I'll see you guys on the next podcast. It's BAPUSHA BAPUSHA, gang, fam, we out.